Have you wondered what's happening in Dubai Hills Estate in 2026? If so, then you've stumbled across the right video. Today, I'm going to take you on a drive around tour to showcase the 12 villa and townhouse communities firsthand so you can see for yourself what this amazing master community has to offer. If you get to the end of this video, I'm sure you'll be very surprised as to see what's happened in the secondary sales transaction market in 2026. Pre-regional tensions and post-regional tensions. Wait with me and you might just be shocked. Dubai Hills Estate is a master community located in the centre of Dubai, built and developed by the renowned master developer Emaar. It's a mixed-use development with commercial, residential and leisure facilities. You'll see there's a huge split between apartment buildings running along Al Khail Road, and then you've got Sakim this side as well. With a fantastic location, you've also got Dubai Hills Estate Mall and a large central park. In total, there's 1.45 million square metres of green and park spaces across the community. With this divide, you've also got independent villas and townhouses this side, and then towards the 18-hole championship golf course, this is where you have the mansions, the mega mansions and some townhouses next to the golf club, which we'll show you later in the video. So now let's get to the most interesting part. Come with me for a journey around Dubai Hills to witness the 12 sub-communities that host villas and townhouses and see the array of options available within this amazing master community. First start off the drive around tour in Maple 1. So Maples 1 and 2 are identical and Maple 3 is very similar. The slightly different aesthetic on the outside as the properties are painted white, whereas in Maples 1 and 2, they're a cream and grey finish. The reason for that difference is that they were built by different subcontractors. Maples, all three of them are a townhouse community. They're the entry level into townhouses and villas within Dubai Hills, a very popular product. They're ranging from 3 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms and 5 bedrooms. Starting price for a 3-bedroom in 2026 is 4.5, and for the 5 bedrooms they stretch just over 7 million, with transaction happening at 7.1 in Maple in this year alone. Within the communities themselves, Maple 1 has its own pool and its own gym. So Maples 1, 2 and 3, there are a couple of variations. So you can have end units for the 4 bedrooms and 5 bedrooms. For the 4 bedrooms, you can have a middle unit or an end unit. And for the 3 bedroom, they're all middle units. Further variations is that you can have a single row, which means there's no property behind you, allowing for more privacy. Or you can have green strip, which is where there's a distance of greenery behind you before the next property which you back onto. Or you have a more back-to-back design, which means the villa behind you is a little bit closer compared to being on a green strip. All of these variables do have an effect on the value of the property. Each of the communities, Maple 1, Maple 2 and Maple 3, have homes with their own gym and their own swimming pool as well. Within each cluster, there's around 550 to 650 townhouses. So now that we've finished in Maple, we're going to head across the roundabout and head into Sidra. Sidra 1, 2 and 3 all comprise of individual villas. They're ranging from 3 bedrooms up to 5 bedrooms. Size-wise, we're going to be looking around about 3,100 square feet for the 3 beds, all the way up to 4,100 square feet for the 5 bedrooms. The plot sizes here range from 4,300 up to 7,000 square feet. Sidra 1 and 2 has a central park which adjoins both communities. So if you live in Sidra 2, you can walk through the park and into Sidra 1. Whereas in Sidra 3, the community is separated and on its own with its own park. Over the past 6 months, we've noticed the prices here for the 3 bedrooms have started at 8 million, and for the 5 bedrooms gone all the way up to 18.5 million, giving you a wide range of availability within the community at different price points. A lot of end user buyers these days are buying the properties that are standard from Emaar and doing a full renovation to make it their dream home. The nice thing about this particular product is for an independent standalone villa around this price point, there's not many in the market which have such an amazing position within Dubai with easy access to the main roads of Al Khail and Sakin, making Sidra a very desirable product for end users and investors alike. So for the types, the 3 bedroom, there's only one type, which is an E3. For the 4 beds, there's 2 types. You've got a 4 bedroom small and a 4 bedroom large. 4 bedroom small being E2, and they're quite rare. And then the predominant type would be an E3, which is considered the 4 bedroom large. For the 5 bedrooms, we've got the E4 5 bedroom small, and for the larger, more popular 5 bedrooms, it's the E5. So now that we're finished in Sidra, we'll head over to the golf club side of Dubai Hills, where we will have Club Villas, Palm Hills, Golf Place, Emerald Hills, Parkways and Fairways. So there are semi-detached townhouse / villa options there in Club Villas and Golf Grove. And then you've got some mansions, and then we've got some independent villas and lots of other things to have a look at. So within Dubai Hills, not only do you have the mall, which as mentioned has 600 retail outlets in it, amazing green spaces, you also have a world-renowned healthcare provider with King's College Hospital, which we've got here on the left-hand side, situated with easy access off the Al Khail Road for emergency care, and also a very nice hospital to have access to within Dubai Hills Estate. Driving through the community, one thing that you'll notice is that everything is interconnected. So once you're inside Dubai Hills, everything really is walkable in the winter months, or cyclable in between all of the communities as well. And even if you live in Sidra, you can walk through to the golf club in the evenings and sit down and have a nice dinner. On the left-hand side here, we've got some new developments coming, which are the apartments, but we've got Ellington, which is a very luxurious boutique developer with their new products with Ellington House. Some more international developers as well. This side of Dubai Hills is a mixture between Emaar and private developers. And then if we take a right here, we'll go into the main villas of Dubai Hills, which is a gated community, which is also where the 18-hole championship golf course is as well. So as you enter the arches of Dubai Hills Estate, all of the predominant villa communities with the high-end villas is all inside this gated community. And when you take a left at the roundabout through the arches, you'll have Club Villas. These are very much lifestyle properties, being situated right next to the golf club, the driving range, and with access to the golf course. There are 3 and 4 bedroom villas. Predominantly they're semi-detached, and you've only got 1 or 2 which are standalone villas. The prices have soared over the last couple of years in Club Villas, with the 3 bedrooms being 2,800 square feet and the 4 bedrooms being 3,400 square feet. For the 3 beds, prices are starting at 8 million, and the 4 beds are selling up to 15 million. As mentioned, just situated a stone's throw away from Club Villas, you have entrance to the Dubai Hills Golf Clubhouse, which features the Hill House Brasserie restaurant, and we've also got a bar there with a beer garden, which is called the Duck Hook. Adjacent to the Club Villas, so as you come through the arches of Dubai Hills, you can take a right at the roundabout. This is where you have the 5 and 6 bedrooms, sometimes 8 bedrooms, Fairway Vistas and Fairways. So the Fairway Vistas are the Emaar product for the 6 bedrooms which are facing the course, the 18-hole championship golf course, which we'll notice here on our left-hand side. All the custom villas in Fairways do not have golf course views, but people bought the plots and then they developed their own custom villa on it. So most of these feature basements with the likes of cinemas, gyms, and an array of amenities inside the villas themselves. For the fairway vistas, which are facing the course, they're all 6 bedrooms and they come in 4 different styles, ranging from 8,800 square feet to 9,800 square feet. Prices ranging from 40 million all the way up to 50 and 51 million as well. The custom villas in Fairways themselves, they do start at 5 bedrooms and they go up to 8 bedrooms. And the prices here are ranging from 20 to 65 million. So from Fairways and Fairways Vistas, you can drive through the community around the back, and then you'll approach Golf Place 2, Golf Place 1, and also you have access to Golf Grove and the Majestic Villas, which are the Lamborghini villas. So the nice thing about the new part of the community, that you can join it from the Fairways through the arches into the villas, and you can also exit the other side straight onto Al Khail Road on the Dubai Hills Boulevard as well, making accessibility to these villas much easier than they ever have been before. As we enter the Golf Grove community, which is situated towards the back end of Dubai Hills Estate, they're a very similar product, like twin villas, very similar to the club villas which we saw earlier in the video. Now the difference here is the value proposition for Golf Grove is very strong. Reason being, for the 3 bedroom at 2,800 dirhams per square foot, the values here are around 7 million. And for the 4 bedrooms at 3,800 square feet, they're ranging from 9 to 9.5 million, which is a stark comparison compared to the club villas for the 4 beds, which are selling up to 15 million dirhams. So just next to Golf Grove, you also have access to Golf Place 2 and Golf Place 1. These are all standalone villas. Golf Place 2 is recently handed over, and with some villas still handing over from Emaar, whereas Golf Place 1 is a bit more of an established community, has been handed over for the last 3 to 4 years. The differences are, in Golf Place 2 you have a roof terrace and outbuilding as well, but in Golf Place 1 the community itself is more developed and it has a lovely green feel to it. There's 7 different styles of properties within Golf Place and Golf Place 1 and 2, with 4 bedrooms at 5,000 square feet, going up to 6 bedrooms at an average of 10,000 square feet. Price ranges from 17.5 million for the 4 beds, all the way up to 40 plus million for the largest B3 type, which is the 6 bedroom with golf course views. One of the most noticeable differences with Golf Place is the finish quality. Majority of the buyers which are viewing inside Golf Place are very pleased to see the standard of the finish. It's a very, very nice standard from the developer, and it surpasses anything else in terms of the independent villas in Dubai Hills. Following on from Golf Place 1, as we're driving around the backside of the community, we'll notice that we're heading into Palm Hills, which is a brand new development. Comprises of 5 bedroom villas. You've got 2 types in Palm Hills. You've got Bloom, which is a 5 bedroom large, and you've got Flora, which is a 5 bedroom, which is a smaller style. The Blooms are all single row and have large plots, 9,500 to 9,900 square feet plots, and the built up on the 5 bedroom large is at 6,500 square feet, whereas the Floras, which are the smaller 5 bedrooms, are 5,100 square feet, and these come in arrangements which are normally a bit more back to back with a little bit less privacy. One of the unique aspects of this particular development is very exclusive, very private, and also the interiors are designed on these villas in collaboration with the world-renowned fashion house Elie Saab. One of the key aspects to the Bloom villas and the Floras in Palm Hills is that when you're driving towards your villa, on the right hand side you'll have a full view of the downtown skyline, every single day being reminded that you're in one of the best cities in the world. Within the same exclusive community, you also have a handful of Majestic Villas, which are otherwise known as the Lamborghini Villas, with a Lamborghini interior inside them. These are all 6 bedrooms. They come in a variety of 4 different styles, and they're all facing on towards a golf course with golf course views. So for the Majestic Villas, the prices are ranging between 40 and 50 million dirhams, And for the Palm Hills community with the Flora and the Bloom Villas, the prices are ranging for the 5-bedroom smalls at 18 million to 21 million. And then for the 5-bedroom large, we're looking at 24 to 26 million dirhams. Heading out the other side of Palm Hills, we have direct access into Emerald Hills. Emerald Hills is a brand new custom built community where owners have bought the plot of land and they've developed their own properties on it. In Emerald Hills, there's a large mixture of properties which are handing over and being built. We noticed that on the average sizes, we're ranging between 8,000 square feet on the built up area, all the way up to 35,000 square feet for double or triple plot developments. Price-wise, the market is still establishing itself, but from here we're looking anywhere between 30 all the way up to 250, 170, these kind of numbers. So as the community is still developing and there's still plots being built, there's still a lot of foresight for growth potential within this community. And the nice thing is that every single house is different with their own personal touch. So there's direct access from Emerald Hills through to Parkways and Parkways Vistas. So similarly to Fairways and Fairways Vistas, the Vistas are built by Emaar and predominantly facing the golf course, although you do have some which are not with golf course views. They're all 6 bedrooms, ranging from 8,800 square feet to 9,900 square feet, with the golf course properties going up to 50 million, and then the ones off the golf course starting from 25 million dirhams. Within the community of Parkways themselves, you have the Parkways custom builds. So these also ranging from 5 bedrooms up to 8 bedrooms. With the built up areas ranging from 8,000 to 20,000 in the Parkway customs, and prices ranging from 25 all the way up to 60 million. Parkways as a community itself, you can enter from Golf Suites, the apartments, straight access from Al Khail Road. And you're also very close to a local shop as well with Giant and a nursery for children. From Parkways, another benefit is that you can walk straight through to the golf club through Club Villas, and you can also walk to the golf course and the driving range. So now we've entered into Hills View, one of the more prestigious communities inside Dubai Hills estate. When this was initially sold off plan, plots were provided here where owners could build their own villa, custom builds, and alternatively they could choose between 13 different shell and core designs which would have been built by Emaar, and the fit out would have been done by the original owner. Price-wise, a variation of prices here between 40 million and with a record price at being 205 million for a custom build villa, which was over triple plot. Inside Hills View, the sizes are ranging from 7,000 square feet built up all the way up to 40,000 square feet. And how that translates into prices is we're looking between 40 million and with a record price coming in at 205 million dirhams for one of the mega mansions here in Hills View. Now we're entering what's known as Billionaires Row in Dubai Hills Estate. 26 villas here only, and they were all shell and core, with the original owners being able to choose also between 13 different designs, ranging between 10,500 square feet on the built up area, all the way up to 30,000 square feet. Transactions have witnessed between 140 million dirhams all the way up to 200 million dirhams here in Hills Grove. This is the most exclusive and premium sub-community out of all the 12 villa communities that we're witnessing today. If you're looking for one of the most exclusive addresses in Dubai and want to live amongst some of the most famous and richest people in the world, then this is the community for you. We're now inside the Address Hillcrest community in the centre of Dubai Hills Estate. This is an exclusive gated community which has branded resident villas inside of it. There are 2 styles here. one modern and one classic. The classic is 9,918 square feet on the inside space, and the modern is 10,371 square feet. One of the USPs for these properties is they come with a basement, which is 2,800 square feet of open living space. Additionally to that, it also has a roof terrace, which spans views across the lagoons in the address, and there's also streams as well, which run behind the properties. This is a brand new community with several villas that are handing over, and the prices here are starting at the moment between 23 and 25 million dirhams. This is a really good opportunity right now to buy into a luxury community in Dubai Hills, as the current transacted value would suggest that these are transacting around 2,200 to 2,400 dirhams per square foot on the built-up area. As you will see later in the report, that means that the price per square foot in this particular community, which has a central location, is currently undervalued, and there's huge upside potential inside this address Hillcrest community. So just situated off the Sakim Road and adjacent to Sidra 1, we've got a new development which is under construction at the moment, comprising of 4 and 5 bedroom standalone villas which span over 3 stories. These villas are called Parkgate 1 and 2, comprising of just over 3,000 square feet for the 4 beds and over 4,000 square foot for the 5 bedrooms. For the 4 bedrooms, entry price is around 13.7 million, and for the 5 bedrooms, circa 15.5 million dirhams. These are a nice product, very modern, and a great location with easy access out to Sakim, and very close to the Dubai Hills Mall as well. To see how this all comes into effect and how the market has been performing throughout 2026, we'll go back to the sales centre and discuss in more detail. So let's talk about the numbers. We're now at the beginning of May 2026, and I would like to review how the sales transactions have performed in the secondary market across the 12 villa communities in Dubai Hills Estate. I'll compare what happened in the first 57 days of the year before the regional tensions, and we'll look at what's happened 60 days since the tensions in the region, and we'll see how the market is performing. So for this first start of the year, before 28th of February 2026, we witnessed an average price across the villa communities in Dubai Hills Estate of 14.4 million. That gave an average price per square foot of 2,900 dirhams. We witnessed highs in the market of 73 million, and we witnessed the lowest transaction happening at 4 million dirhams for a townhouse. Now we're 60 days beyond the conflict in the region, we've actually noticed that the average sale price has increased. 17.6 million is the average sale price for the villa communities in Dubai Hills Estate, and the average price per square foot remaining the same at 2,900 dirhams per square foot. We noticed actually the minimum value also increased at 4,500,000 in the townhouses in Maple. I will now highlight some of the notable transactions that have happened within the community since February 28, 2026. The most expensive transaction which happened was 75 million, and this was a custom-built villa in Emerald Hills, and it was a 6-bedroom. Second most expensive transaction to happen in the last 60 days was a 46,500,000, and this was also a 6-bedroom villa on the golf course in Fairway Vistas. Following that, we noticed another transaction happening above 40 million, which was 41 million for a 6-bedroom in Parkways. And then we also had one at 39 million, another 6-bed, which was in Emerald Hills, another custom villa. At the lower end of the market, the least valued property in Maple, which was a townhouse community, sold for 4.45 million, and this was a 3-bedroom at 2,251 square feet. Following that, we witnessed a transaction at 4.8 million, which was another 3-bedroom in Maple 1 at 2,069 square feet. Following that, we witnessed another transaction happen at 4.8 million, which was another 3-bedroom townhouse in Maple with 2,251 square feet. Now you've seen all 12 sub-communities which feature townhouses, villas and mansions across Dubai Hills Estate. Which one was your favourite? Please feel free to let me know in the comments. My personal favourite was Hills Grove, the 26 Emaar provided shell and core villas selling between 140 and 200 million dirhams. If there's any other communities in Dubai Hills that you would like to know more information about and you're looking for that next move inside Dubai's most prestigious master community built by the government-backed Emaar developer, then please feel free to reach out today and it'd be my pleasure to assist you. Thanks for watching.